Well, we finished our 3 weeks detox, and I wanted to give you a recap of what has happened in the last 3 weeks. Number one, why do we do the detox for 3 weeks minimum? It takes at least 21 days to create a new habit, and it's not established yet, so you need to continue this habit for longer. But the very hard period falls on the between 21 and 28 days, so you need minimum 21 days for the new habit to establish itself. And of course you should continue further. What happens during this 21 day is your brain develops new pathways, new neuron connections. A pathway is a transmission of a signal from one neuron to another neuron. So it's a connection then later fires up all your body and all your reactions. That's how the body works. There's a connection in your brain that executes in your body, and then your body acts one way or the other. So to establish this new connection, not the one which didn't serve you, but the new connection that serves you, you need at least 21 days. And the old pathways, the ones that don't serve you, if you don't use them, they will eventually fade, and eventually they will not be fired up as easily. How do those old pathways are formed is through our habits which we acquired during our life, or the ones that came from our ancestors. The same way as the color of our eyes or our appearance is passed through generations, we inherit the character, the reactions, the way of living, even though we don't agree with that, but there are different laws that bind us to following the same pattern that our parents and grandparents had. So to rewire that, you need to work on breaking those old connections without fearing that you're going to be not loved by your parents. That's a different story. But during the detox, what we do, we develop new neurons connections. You still need to look at the old connections if you want to completely dissociate from the habits that hunt you down. But the detox helps us to look outside of the box. So that's why it's really important to continue detox for at least 21 days. Your brain will resist. The resistance of our brain is natural. There's a part of our brain which is called amygdala. It's the old reptilian part of the brain that is responsible for firing up reactions and creating stress hormones. It is a helpful part of the brain that tells us, oh, there's something dangerous for you, don't go there. Your brain would rather stay the same as it was before and will create some kind of explanations why you shouldn't change. So just be aware of that. Why do we call this detox holistic? Is because not only the body undergoes the changes which I just described, but also those changes happen in your psyche, and you unload the emotional burden that you carried on for certain maybe generations, or at least for your for years of your life. And the emotional detox is even more important than the physical detox. A lot of emotions are stored in our liver. Actually, every organ in our body stores certain emotions. But during this 3 weeks detox, we do the first week, we unload all the toxins or majority of the toxins, or at least become aware of those toxins and unload them slowly in the next months to come. The second week, we precisely work with liver and we do a liver flush, and our liver stores all these emotions of suppressed anger, suppressed rage, resistance, aggression. So those emotions are coming out during the liver flush, and it's really important to be aware and to watch and to understand that nothing is wrong with you. This is just the way you are detoxing. The third week, we are focusing on rebuilding and reloading our body with new and healthy microbiome. We pay attention to prebiotics and probiotics, which are critical for the gut health, and our gut is essential for overall body health. Please join my Telegram channel and the Telegram chat. The link is in my profile for further free events. Stay healthy.